In this video, I give you more tips on how to kick it at site supervision. When you're on site, you know that there's going to be record keeping that is really essential, that is really necessary to be done. When I talk of record keeping, I'm talking about the letters that are going to come either from the client or from the contractor. They need to be filed in separate files, which are well labeled. Letters from the client, letters from the contractor. You're going to write letters to the contractor and the client as the engineer. So you also need to have separate files for those letters. You're going to have material and equipment approvals. You need files for those things. You're going to have site meetings. You need files for the minutes for the meeting. You're going to have things like administration on site. You need that, vehicles, insurance, from the contractor, on site materials, on site equipment. You need files to keep those things. Why? Because as the project goes on, there are going to be many people who are going to come in, maybe the contractor, maybe the client. They're going to be querying some things maybe which you approved long back, or some letters which you wrote long back. So you need to quickly identify the file and pull out the letters. One thing also that I like is whatever letters are coming in, whatever documentation you have on site, also make soft copies, and keep in folders that are, soft folders that are nicely labeled on your computer, on hard drive. If something happens, if a document is destroyed, then you always have backup in soft copy. As the project goes on also, works are going to be going on. Make sure whatever works are completed, they are measured. Each and every time works are completed, measure them, fill everything on a measurement sheet. The engineer and the contractor signs and agrees. Because, if you don't measure some works, some of them are going to be buried. If they're cables, they're going to be buried, pipes are going to be buried. And if it's months down the line, people are going to fight. The contractor is going to say, I laid this type of pipe or this length, and you're going to say, no, you actually started from here to there, and the pipe is nowhere to be seen. Now what happens is now you have to have extra work, and maybe people excavating again to see exactly what you are talking about, so that you come to an agreement. So always measure everything that is done as you progress. Everything is entered in a measurement sheet. You sign the measurement sheet and it is filed. It is also important because those measurement sheets are going to be used for the contractor claiming, some money in their interim payment certificate. So make sure all measurements are agreed as you go. Also, make sure that you involve your team on site. Don't run with the ball by yourself. You need a team, to pass the ball to them. Equip them. If it's your clerk of works, make sure you equip him, with that confidence to say he is in a position also to make decisions. And maybe what you can do for control is that he has to update you on decisions he has made on site, so that you're also updated. Because at the end of the day, as the resident engineer, as the project manager, you have the final say, or you are in charge of whatever wrong or good that happens on that site, although it is all in a team. So make sure you equip your guys with that you're behind them, to make that decision, that you're behind them, to also be in charge. You're also growing them, giving them confidence, for taking up more responsibility in projects that are to come later. So for today, I think I'll end it there, and make sure you subscribe and you like this video for more tips in my next video. Have a great week.